December 1st, 1969. Adolph Frederick Rupp leads the Kentucky Wildcats out onto the hardwood for the 40th year. Two of his big three from the year before, Dan Issel and Mike Pratt, are on hand. But Mike Casey has been sidelined by an automobile accident and is lost for the season. Coach Rupp thinks that, perhaps, will keep this team from greatness. But the Cats open strongly, a 106-87 win over West Virginia. The famed man in the brown suit is pleased.
Old Uncle Adolph appreciates that.
West Virginia was only the beginning. The Wildcats marched past 8 straight opponents in December. Turning to the new year and the Southeastern Conference, the Big Blue added Mississippi, Mississippi State, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, LSU, and Alabama to its list of victims. After 15 in a row, it happened on the last night of January, the first loss. With All-American Dan Issel injured, Vanderbilt measured the Kentuckians 89-81.
Our boys know they didn't play a very good ball game down here. In fact, that was our feeling in the dressing room. Of course, Issel was way below par, but he did give us a nice performance. 26 points is always a nice performance. But I thought some of the other boys would pick up. You always, when someone's wounded, someone always comes to the aid of the country and helps out. And I told the other boys, you're going to have to help out here. But we didn't get that. Sure, our dressing room wasn't a place. Of course, you never, when you go into a Kentucky dressing room, as you have hundreds of times, they just walk in, take off their clothes. There's never any yelling or hollering or backslapping and cheering and stuff like that. They just go in the shower room, take their bath. They may say, played a nice game, you played a nice game, so-and-so. Well, let's get dressed and get downtown, something like that. But tonight it's a little gloomy in there. It isn't nearly as cheerful as it has been.
But the Cats had a lot to cheer about after that, going 2.5 months before losing again. On February 23rd, and 7 wins later, UK claimed its 25th Southeastern Conference championship under Coach Rupp and looked forward to another journey to the prestigious NCAA. A 98-89 win over Alabama at Tuscaloosa had produced the title and the trip.
Always room to make another trip, and of course it's nice to win. That's 25 out of 36, is it? That isn't bad.
That wasn't bad at all. The Wildcats went on to win 3 more SEC engagements, including a revenge victory over Vanderbilt. Then it was on to Columbus, Ohio. On March 12th, the Wildcats beat Notre Dame for the second time during the season. But in this one, it was in the NCAA Mideast Regional, a 109-99 advantage that catapulted the Cats into the regional finals. But alas, Jacksonville withstood a late Kentucky charge on that night, March 14th, and the Cats were sent to the sidelines, losing 106-100. Coach Adolph Rupp's 40th season at Kentucky ended with 26 wins and only 2 losses, and only 5 major colleges could match that record.